This lesson is on section 2-3 called the coordinate plane. So let's go through some vocabulary first. The coordinate plane is used to locate points. So we can draw a coordinate plane that looks like this. It's really just a big T we can think about. This is a coordinate plane, like we call it. And the horizontal number line, so if we take this line right here, the horizontal line, okay, we can call this a horizontal number line, and we can call this our x-axis. And then our vertical, oh, I spelled it wrong. And then our vertical number line, and then so it's this one, the up and down, and this is our y-axis. I keep messing up on these eyes. What am I doing? Okay, axis. All right, now the intersection, so where they meet, is called the origin. So right here, this is called the origin. And points are located using ordered pairs. The first number in an ordered pair is the x-coordinate, and the second number is the y-coordinate. So, for example, an ordered pair looks like this. It has two parentheses. It's got a comma in between, and we can say an ordered pair, for example, is 1, 3, and we'll find out later what that means. And this coordinate plane is separated into 4 quadrants. And how we number these quadrants is a little backward from what you think. We start here, we number this quadrant 1, and then we go counterclockwise, and we say this is 2, this is 3, and this is quadrant 4. So any points listed in this general area is called quadrant 1, then quadrant 2, then quadrant 3, then quadrant 4. And when we label points, you're going to find out kind of where these quadrants come into play. So that brings us to our first example. And it says, name the ordered pair for point P, and then identify the quadrant in which P lies. All right, so we're going to start at the origin. And this whole example is done for us, so I'm just going to kind of walk you through how to do this. So if we can remember from the last slide, the origin is in the middle. Okay, so we're always going to start in the middle. Then it says move 4 units left along the x-axis. Okay, so we're trying to identify P right here. So we always go along our x-axis first, or horizontal axis first. So we have to move left, and we're going to move left 4 units, and then we're going to move up 3 units, and we have to stay on the line. So we're going to move left 4 units, and we're going to go up 3 units. So whenever we go left, it's in our negative value, and then when we go up, it's our positive value. So we're going to write this ordered pair as negative 4, 3. And then if we can remember back from the last slide, this is quadrant 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So P lands in quadrant 2. So that's why it's got just the Roman numeral 2. It doesn't matter if you put Roman numerals or the number 2. So our example 2 says graph and label the point M. And if you notice, it's already labeled for us, but let's figure out how to do this because we're going to have to do this on our own later. So we're going to start at the origin, and I'm going to just kind of erase all this so we can focus on M. So let's focus on M here. It says, so start at the origin. Again, we're always starting in the middle. And then we got to go, we know we have to move along the horizontal axis first, or x-axis first. We can think x comes before y in the alphabet, so we have to go x, then y. And notice we don't have to move anywhere along here. So now we just have to move down 4 to get here. So we're going to read our ordered pair as we're going 0, left and right, and then we're going down, which is our negative value, 4. So let's try some of these. Okay, so it says name the ordered pair for each point graphed at the right, then identify the quadrant in which the point lies. Okay, so let's figure out where P is. So again, I'm going to start at the origin, and then I'm going to go right 2 spots. So I'm going to know that then my ordered pair is going to go 2, positive 2, and then I'm going to go down 3 spots. So down -3. Notice how I went left and right first, then down. And so that's my ordered pair. And then I'm going to label my quadrants. I recommend that you do the same every time you try to identify where the quadrant that your point is in. And I know that this is in quadrant 4, so I'm going to put 4 right here. I can put Q4 just to say quadrant 4. All right, let's look at number 2. Again, I'm going to erase to make this clear. We're going to focus on Q here. So I'm going to go left 3. So I'm going to go left 3, and then I'm going to go down 2 spots. And then I know this is in quadrant 3 because it's right there. And then R, I'm going to go right 1 spot, and then I'm going to go up 3 spots. Notice left and right first, up and down second. Last, I'm going to go, I have to find S, so I'm going to go left 2 spots, and then I'm going to go up 2 spots. And then this is in quadrant 2. Oh, it looks like I forgot the quadrant for R. I know R is in quadrant 1. So lastly, and just because I know this video is getting long, why don't I just focus on labeling the first 2 points here? So let's label A. It says graph and label each point on the coordinate plane. All right, so let's label A. I know it says the ordered pair says -1, 1. So I'm going to go left 1, and then I'm going to go up 1. Notice right here is where A would be. So I'm just going to write that as A, and then I'm going to just write this big dot here. And then, so for B, it says 0, -3. And this is the time where a lot of students make the mistake is of where to graph this, because 0 can be tricky. So again, I always start at the origin, and then it's 0 right here says I'm going left and right 0 spots. So really I'm just staying in place. So I don't want to go left and right, and then all I'm doing is going down 3. And here's my point. So then all this is, or actually I don't even have to put the parentheses. All I'm just going to do is label B. So that brings me to the end of this lesson. Hopefully you're able to learn how to graph points as well as identifying them. Thanks for watching.